Your championship, whatever run, whatever, done. It's over. It is over. What's good, y'all? Welcome to Smooth Perspectives. I'm your host, Smooth, and this is what we keep real about everything happening in sports. Real opinions, no filter. Let's do it. All right, y'all. It's y'all boy Smooth, man. And today we will be talking about the NBA, man. We'll be switching it up, talk about the NBA today, and just who gonna take game 2 in the finals? Not who's going to take game 2 in the finals, but who needs to take game 2 in the finals and what all is going on and all this type of stuff, right? So first off, we're gonna start with stats, right? We got Wemby, 26 points, 12 rebounds, 6 blocks. Okay, cool. De'Aaron Fox, 7 points. He went 3 for 13, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. Jalen Brunson, 30 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, right? Let's start with De'Aaron Fox. Bro only had 7 points, bro. You are the second main player on your team. You can't be doing this. You're the person that's supposed to be taking pressure off of Wemby's back, and you did literally the exact opposite. So, do I think that they lost because of him? Well, I think that he's the main reason. You know, there's other, factors and stuff like that, but I think he's the main reason because as the team's top 3 player, you have to perform. You have to do good, especially in the finals, because you're going against an overpowered Knicks team with Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, Josh Hart, whatever. I don't know all of them. That's like really the only 3 I know. But you're going against an overpowered team, and for you to underperform like that at home against them in the finals, you can't be doing that. You know what I mean? Because y'all are about to go to New York, and I promise you, New York, bro, y'all have to win game 2, because if y'all don't win game 2, y'all are losing the series. Like, this is a win or die for the Spurs. Literally. Like, this is a win or your championship, whatever run, done. It's over. It is over. Because you can't go down 2-0 to the Knicks. 0-2 to the Knicks and then go to New York with those crazy fans. Knicks fans are crazy. We done seen Knicks fans are crazy. You can't go there and think you're about to win both games. So, do I think that they need to win this game? Absolutely. I don't even think I know they need to win this game, because if you go to New York and you're not gonna win, if you go to New York, you're not gonna win both games there. The Spurs are not winning both games in New York. I can put that. They are not winning both games in New York. It's not happening. It is not happening. That New York environment is too crazy. The team is gonna have too much momentum because of the fans. They are not going to do it. So that'll mean that the Knicks will go up 3-1 in the series, even if they do win one game. And I'm speaking like if the Knicks win game 2, they'll go up 2-0, and then they go to New York, and they have 2 games there, right? That's how the series go. They have 2 games there. The Spurs are not going to win both games. So therefore, even if the Spurs win one game, they'll go up. The Knicks will go up 3-1, and obviously that's going to lose in the championship. So they definitely need to lock in, because it's do or die for them, literally. And they need to get right. They need to figure out what, you know what I mean? De'Aaron Fox. That's his name. De'Aaron Fox. Bro, you need to figure out what's going on, bro. You need to figure out how you gonna bounce back and things like that, because this y'all last home game for 3 games, I'm pretty sure 4 games, something like that. So you need to get right, bro, because if y'all go down 0-2 at home, losing both at home, y'all series is over, bro. I mean over. Like Jalen Brunson, oh yeah, let's keep in mind, they were up 11-0, and Jalen Brunson came back. He put the Knicks on his shoulders, came back and dropped 30 points. 30 points total, not 30 points after they were down 11-0. 30 points total. So he put the team on his back, things like that. They did come back. They had a great run. But you really can't afford to be doing that. You know what I mean? You really can't afford to be messing up, and while y'all are at home. You know what I mean? So they already have lost game 1, and if they lose game 2, they're heading to New York down 0-2 at that point. So the Knicks are gonna need only 2 more wins, and the Spurs are gonna need 4 out of the next 5 games. So they definitely are gonna have a lot of catching up to do, and I don't think that the Knicks are a team to play catch up with. You know what I mean? I don't think they're gonna even allow you to play catch up with them. If if the Knicks get to the point where they could just run away with it, they're going to run away with it. You know what I mean? So they're not gonna look back. They're not gonna say, "Hey, how y'all doing back there?" No, they are gone. Like they are gone. They're not doing all that stopping. They're not stopping at no gas station. They're not stopping at Buc-ee's. They're gone. They down the road. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Championship teams, you know, they don't really recover from losing both home games to start the finals. So with the Spurs, if you're in the championship, you have to realize that. So it's very different than when y'all were playing OKC. It's very different than in the beginning of the season, in the middle of the season. It's very different. This is a championship. This is a championship. So you lose both games at home and y'all are starting the series at home, bro. Like, oh my God, it's gonna be so bad in New York if y'all lose both at home. Y'all have to. I mean, y'all literally have to win. And the Spurs, they already wasted their best chance too. I know I already said that, but you know what I mean? They had an 11-point lead. Wait, hold on, 11. No, it wasn't 11. I'm tripping early too. It was a 14-point lead. It was a 14-point lead. I watched it. It was a 14-point lead, and the crowd was right behind them. The crowd had them energetic. They had, they had all the momentum. You know, they were at home, of course. Everything was going right, and they still lost by 10 points. So for you to do that at home versus if that happened in New York, that's different. You know what I mean? That happened in New York, that's very different because New York is it's a different environment. It's a hostile environment, and of course you're the away team. So if you did it in New York, that's kind of acceptable. You know what I mean? But for you to do that at home in the NBA Finals, and you have all that momentum, you have all the crowd, and wait, let me mention that the Knicks fans, I'm not gonna lie, they were pretty deep to be in San Antonio. They had some fans in there. I cannot lie. They had some fans in there, like for real, for real. Every time they shot a three, I heard Knicks fans. I definitely heard them. But I think one of the points I'm trying to make in this video is that if you can't close out a game when you're up 14 at home, what makes people think it's going to be any easier in New York? You know what I mean? So I think, me personally, if you can't do that, then it's going to be 10 times harder in New York. Of course it is. It's an away game. You're in the NBA championship. You're in New York. Like, we're not talking about, like, hold on, I can't even think of a crowd, of a bad crowd. But you're in New York. You know what I mean? That's not a regular environment, bro. That is a very, very hostile environment. And I think, me personally, I think Wemby did his job in that it was really on Fox more than it was Wemby, because Wemby, he gave the Spurs 26 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 blocks. That's what you're supposed to do as a leader, as somebody that's trying to guide your team to the NBA Finals. You know what I mean? Those are real superstar numbers. But you got De'Aaron Fox on the other hand dropping 7 points, and basically Wemby has to carry his team. Now, let me mention, you do have other great players like Stephon Castle. I don't know his first name, but that Champagne, I don't know how to say his last name. Y'all know him. I think it's number 30, 31, something like that. Champagne or something like that. They're very great players. Oh, I'm missing one. I'm missing another one. Number 24 with the dreads. I can't think of his name. But you have, my point is that you have other good players, of course, to produce too. But you are the second best player on your team, De'Aaron Fox. So we still need you. Not we. I'm sorry. I ain't a Spurs fan, but the Spurs still need you, Brody. They still need you to win the finals, man. This is very different than regular play. So if Wemby is giving you that kind of production and you're still losing, everybody has to step up. You know what I mean? This is not a one-player game. This is not a game where and this definitely not a series playing the Knicks where only one player can do their job and y'all get away with a win. That's not how it's gonna work, man. You need the whole team. You need the whole entire team. So De'Aaron Fox, you definitely have to be better, and you have to step up during game 2, because if you don't step up, you and your team y'all are definitely gonna lose the series. And this is not no hate against him or anything. amazing player, great player. I personally think he's second best on the team. He's an amazing player. I mean, an amazing player. But it's just you have to step up when it's time to step up. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how much pressure it is. It don't matter what game it is, who y'all playing, where it is, and none of that. It don't matter. You have to step up. You have to step up as a leader. You have to step up when your team needs you, and when you're up that much still, you still have to step up. You can't let your foot off the brake, because obviously you see the results that it got you. So you can't have your second best player disappear in the NBA finals. That's just can't no team do that. The Knicks can't even do that. You know what I mean? So I think that overall, I think it's gonna be a great series. I personally think that a game 7 is gonna be forced. So I think both teams have potential to take this to a game 7. So I'm pretty sure that Spurs fans are pretty mad and disappointed with the way that game 1 went, because they know if game 2, if key players don't step up in game 2, then they basically have lost the series. And game 2, it really isn't about Wemby. It's about whether Fox shows up. You know what I mean? Wemby has already proven that he can show up when he wants. Not when he wants. Wemby can. He already proven that he can show up whenever. You know what I mean? Like he's that. Bro is that. Bro is an alien. He's not even. Ain't no way he's real. Bro is made in the lab, because there's no way. But it's really game 2 is gonna be whether about Fox shows up or not. Because if Fox shows up, then we are going to have a game. If Fox does not show up, then the same results that happened in game 1 are going to be the same results that happens in game 2. So the Knicks look like they're the more experienced team right now, and they're acting like they've been to many finals these past couple of years. That's what they're looking like. And that's definitely what Jalen Brunson's looked like with these 30 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. That's definitely what he's giving off, that he's made for this level. He's built for this level. He don't got no pressure under him. You know what I mean? And when the game got close, the Knicks got stronger. And when the game got close, the Spurs got tighter. You know what I mean? So they definitely proven that they can put their foot on the brake, and it don't matter what time in the game, that they will still show up no matter the circumstance or anything. And Jalen Brunson took over, and the Knicks finished the game on an 11-0 run, as you know what I mean, as the game went on. But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for At the Game 2. Stay smooth.